Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Panther Sports Zone. I'm Leon Brown.
I'm Zach Collins.
And I'm David Smith.
So we're going to get right into Panther Sports. Our Panthers Volleyball team faced off Grambling the other night, and they lost to a set of 3-1. They backed, though, and played Southern last night and came away with a phenomenal win. They beat Southern 3-1, and I think in a victory that was well needed for the Panthers in SWAC play right now. They came off with the SWAC roundup. They did okay, but they had 2 series of loss, and I think with the win last night against Southern was a big win. What you guys think about the volleyball team right now, fellas?
Personally, I think there's work to be done, but we're making baby steps that we need to go to the SWAC championship.
Definitely. It looks like they're trying to find their stride and get on to where they need to be going, because we're almost ending towards the end of their season. So that comes up with the SWAC tournament. So they're trying to get on the way of their head. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, that was their last home game.
Yeah, I think so, if I'm not mistaken either.
The Panthers came out last night between softball, baseball. It was a football team there. The gym was packed. So.
Yeah, the atmosphere was up there, and I think that helped make them come out and play like they did last night.
With a dominating performance.
So be sure to come out for the volleyball games.
Support them.
Going into the MLB, we had a long night last night. The Rockies and the Cubs went 13 innings last night, and the Rockies came out with a victory 2-1. It was kind of a back and forth game, and it was mostly a pitching dominant type of game. But both teams had positions where they could have took the lead, but nobody could really come through. So unfortunately, the Cubs lost at home, which was very surprising. I wasn't expecting that, but it looks like the Rockies are finally legit this year after being a sleeper for a while, since 2014 actually.
Yeah, I think a lot of the teams are trying to get that last push right before it's time for the playoffs. So
right.
How do you see them being qualified and actually making it all the way to
the World Series? Honestly,
they don't have a chance.
I wouldn't say they don't have a chance, because they showed something to beat the Chicago Cubs, who were expected to be World Series contenders. So I wouldn't count them out right now, because their pitching is what's carrying them right now.
Yeah, we can see they don't have much offense to bring to the game.
Yeah. That's for sure.
Tonight we have the Oakland Athletics playing the New York Yankees tonight in New York. So what I said Monday, it was going to be a toss-up between who gets home field advantage.
Yeah.
But personally, now that I look at the teams, it might be the Oakland Athletics who might come out with the win.
Oh, so you're standing on that?
Yeah, I'm still standing on that.
We should see. We shall see.
We shall.
All right, so we're going to roll right into Monday night. It was a good game. Kansas City versus the Denver Broncos, and we all know that's a rivalry within itself. The Chiefs was down in the second half and was able to come away with a 27-24 victory. Patrick Mahomes
is
God.
I done seen Patrick Mahomes since being in high school, because I played him my junior year. He was a senior.
Oh, really?
And he ended our season like he had White House, which is a little small town outside of Tyler. Just, bro, he had number 3 team in the state. He was all world. You know, he went to Tech or whatever. And I seen him with my own eyes on 4th and 18 break 4 tackles.
Dude, are you serious?
This is before he reached the line of scrimmage.
That's crazy.
And scrambled for an 18-yard touchdown to send the game into overtime. Then we lost it in overtime. He beat us in overtime.
He's been legit for a while.
This was made for him. Like he gonna always make plays. As you see, like he's not your prototypical quarterback. He's gonna throw off. His feet is never gonna be set the way Peyton's or Drew Brees is. No, he can throw off any plan, because he was scrambling left.
Right.
He got sacked. Von Miller's at his ankles. He puts the ball in his left hand and throws it to Tyreek Hill for a first down. Like that's something you can't coach.
And it was like 2nd and 31, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And for you to do a pass like that on your left hand,
that kid is talented, and this stage is just made for him.
Besides the AL Rookie of the Year, the American League AFL Rookie of the Year, would you put him in an MVP race right now, or is it too early?
It's 5th game of the season.
He
like going.
I ain't trying to go that far,
but he's definitely like he puts his team in that conversation. He's got a couple of divisional wins.
Right.
Like he's stacking a nice
resume.
Like it's getting his resume is like slowly like creeping. He's leading the league in touchdowns. He has like
0 interceptions, and this is the 4th week. Well, going to the 5th week, and you haven't thrown any interceptions. Like, that's phenomenal.
And especially with a quarterback that plays like his type of style. Like, he's a gunslinger. He's gonna put the ball in some places where normal people would say he can't throw that.
Yeah.
He's not supposed to do that pass, but like I said, that man is talented.
Yeah, he's after that game, he to me, in my opinion, he's really showed me that he's the real deal.
You can see why they traded Alex Smith.
Yeah, you can.
You can see why they traded 3 picks in order to jump
definitely
into the top 10 picks to jump 2 NFL teams that needed a quarterback to get him. Like, everything Andy Reid is paying off. And Andy Reid is a quarterback guru, so he knew what he saw in Texas Tech, and it don't matter. As long as you believe in your draft pick, it doesn't matter. And obviously, it's paying off for him.
Yeah, you get to tell his success at Texas Tech carried on over to him.
If he don't win the MVP, he'll get the AFC Player of the Year or whatever.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So Monday, we talked about the whole Steelers organization, and we just had news yesterday that Le'Veon Bell is going to report in this week.
Are you going to go off about
that? What's going on, man? What's the deal? You say you don't want to play, but now all of a sudden you say you're going to return in week 7. What's I think everybody want to know, like, what's the deal?
Even Mike Tomlin hasn't even talked to him.
Yeah, and it's like, what, like, I just want to know, like, what's going on?
It's a different game. I tried to explain this to you with Earl Thomas.
Go.
These men play for themselves, and they play for their money, as selfishly as it sounds. When you get in the locker room, yes, he's going to be a Steeler, he's going to be a team player, all of that. But first, he has to worry about his future, his family, and everything that comes with doing that. And he's not going to – he just seen Earl Thomas break his leg again. Yeah. He's not going to put himself in that position. No matter all he done had, yes, like 4 of his 5 years in the NFL, he's been suspended to start the season. But he understands his value to this team. And when they won the first game and James Conner had 100 yards and 2 touchdowns, it was like, they don't need Le'Veon Bell. Now look at them. They're the bottom 15 in rushing in the league. They can't score. They aren't making AB happy.
That's definitely for sure.
They're not making AB happy, and their defense is poor. So you can run on that defense, you can throw on that defense. They need Le'Veon Bell, and the reason he's coming back at that point, because let's say if he comes back and they're 2-5, they're not making the playoffs. And that's when I tell you this is a selfish game to where he says, I'm going to show you how much you need me, and then as soon as you need me, we about to go into the trading deadline and then let me go. Just to prove to this point. Like
that's what I'm trying to get us. So I feel like, is he doing this to get teams
doing
to
this
look at him?
Specifically to prove a point. He's specifically trying to prove a point that I mean this much to this organization, and if you want to be this stupid not to pay me, you're going to pay for it. You're going to get fired. Somebody's getting fired. You're going to make some moves, and you're going to see that this running back you picked in the 4th round is not me. I'm the best running back in the league. That's how he feels.
I mean, I agree. Definitely would not that from him. He is
you can't name 4 running backs better than him. There's some people on his level. You got Zeke. We got Kamara, like we talked about.
Zeke?
Yeah.
Zeke is on his level.
Yeah. Zeke, he has started off slow this season, but I mean, you cannot deny and say that he's not.
Talent-wise, Zeke is on his level.
Yeah.
Like I seen them, they put Zeke at one. Okay. let's start there. Zeke is only not playing good right now because Travis Frederick is the biggest cog on that offensive line. Zach Martin is the best player on that offensive line, but Zach Martin keeps everything going. That, like, a center is something that you need in order for your offense to go.
The offensive line, period, is something that you need.
But I'm going to be biased and tell you it's a center because I play center. Travis Frederick is what he's missing. And when you're missing a center that like us right now, like our center, he's been suspended for other reasons, but like a center is a main cog in your offense, a quarterback, center, and left tackle. So for your center to be out, that's calls not being made, that's protection. Everybody has to be on one accord, and when you playing with a new center, it's different. So that's what's hurting Zeke right now. But Zeke, talent-wise, I seen the man line up as an outside receiver in the game last week against the Lions. There's no question about his talent. He had a 100-yard game against the Seahawks on it. He's a top 5 back, bar none.
I definitely would say that.
Okay.
So we're going to go right into the NBA. Man, fellas, he's back.
Carmelo Anthony made his first appearance in a Rockets uniform
Man, the Rockets, they put off an amazing win against the Memphis Grizzlies, 131-115.
We're going to call that amazing?
It is, in my eyes, it is.
Yeah.
I mean,
Did the Grizzlies make the playoffs?
No, I don't.
They didn't make they didn't make the playoffs.
They should though. Don't sleep on them.
They're in the West.
I know, but still, that don't mean nothing.
That is.
It was only like 3 good teams last year in the West.
So what we saying, Memphis not?
Memphis is, don't sleep on him. Especially when Mike Conley was out for most of the year last year.
He was.
I like
He's
Mike Conley.
He's one of the best point guards in the league.
We
can make an argument
I would
about
say
that.
I wouldn't. He up
Just
there.
because
He up there.
he playing in Memphis, so you don't really get
It's
as
quiet.
much.
Yeah, I like Memphis. Don't get me wrong. Like, I like Memphis, but
I mean, last night performance from the Rockets, it was good in my eyes. Like the team, I feel like they was. I mean, it's still the beginning. It's on the second, their first win of the season. But overall, from what I've seen, they put on a good display. I think they have a lot of this tweaking to go to do, but CP3 he had an outstanding performance last night. He had 22 points and 6 assists, which that's very good to start off the season. So I mean, you can only go from there for them.
Do y'all think Melo should come off the bench or start?
Definitely, he doesn't play defense. You can't have James Harden and Carmelo Anthony on the court at the same time.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah,
And we all trying to get a bucket.
Yep.
We're not worried about defense.
I mean,
we're trying to get a bucket.
James, he don't play defense. He gonna stay at the end of the court till he get the ball back. So I mean,
he kind of stepped up his defense this past
Yeah,
season.
he got better. But I'm not putting. Melo is.
I just can't see them.
Who's going to guard? Who is Melo going to guard? He's too small to guard a 5.
True.
I think
he's physical though.
But he's too small.
Against a 5 is a center.
I understand that,
Melo
but I'm saying
they're
gonna put it.
Forward.
But that's the thing. They playing small ball.
They got Clint Capella.
They playing small ball. Okay.
All they do
Clint
is
Capella.
lob.
All right.
Lob.
But we talking about defense. Who's gonna guard? Who's Carmelo gonna guard? He's not quick enough to.
The Lakers, I'll put him on Brandon. Never mind.
Thank you. Who's he gonna guard? You're not gonna guard Braun.
Exactly.
You're not gonna guard Kuz. They gonna put him on Lonzo because he can't. And then Lonzo gonna drive right by him.
Lonzo not even gonna start. So
exactly.
I wouldn't start that man.
You don't think Lonzo gonna start over Rondo?
I ain't gonna get on that one.
Rondo?
Y'all can have that.
Speaking of the Lakers, LeBron James made his first LA appearance last night. He had a pretty good showing. The Lakers as a whole made a pretty good showing so far. They was kind of inconsistent a little bit, but once they get their groove and they flow, I think they'll be straight. We're going to the
right now.
Going to the what?
Yeah, right
to the what?
Right now,
Conference Finals.
Right, you 0-2 right now.
That don't mean nothing.
Y'all not going to the playoffs.
Y'all 0-2 right now.
Not going to the playoffs. LeBron is worried about Space Jam 2. He's not worried about the playoffs.
0-2 right now.
That don't mean nothing. Preseason just started.
I know it don't mean nothing, but you're 0-2.
And then he said he doesn't even need preseason.
Who?
LeBron said that. Oh my God.
The people around him need preseason.
Like who?
Josh Hart.
They do need preseason.
Brandon Ingram, Lonzo Ball, Rajon Rondo.
Rajon Rondo.
Yeah, I was saying
talking about the champion.
Yeah.
So he ain't been a champion for like 5 years.
Sounds like a personal problem to me.
Yeah.
That sounds like a team problem.
Nah,
he ain't been a champion because he get blacklisted.
Exactly.
That don't mean nothing. The teams that he was on was garbage.
He was on the Mavericks. What he gonna?
Yeah.
What was he gonna do that year?
I'm
saying like he hasn't been on a winning team. He almost led the Pelicans.
But he was a champion,
he
right?
He is a champion.
I would not give
Take him off the Celtics. They didn't win that championship.
Take him off. 2009 was their best season to me, in my opinion. After that,
if you take him off the Celtics, they probably won't win that.
Smoking.
Yeah. No,
I'm a Celtics fan.
I agree with him on that. I truly agree with him on that.
You got Paul Pierce, you got Ray Allen, you got Kevin Garnett.
But you need a point guard. At that time of basketball, you didn't need a point guard?
You're right.
All right, then.
Because he was averaging triple-doubles like each game.
And we can talk about the actual up-to-date Celtics. How we lost to the Cavaliers, I have no idea.
No. What you mean you had no idea?
I have no idea.
Bro, have you seen their lineup?
Who?
Kevin Love, Tristan Thompson, Colin Sexton, Kyle Korver. Did I say Kevin Love already?
Yeah.
That's 4 right there.
Okay. Where was they in the finals?
They had LeBron.
LeBron
said, move, I got this.
And what happened?
They don't have this.
Sweet.
But when you
can't have one player leading the team.
You can't have followers that don't know how to follow a leader.
So LeBron's a leader.
So you saying they were based?
What? Yeah, he a leader. What you mean?
He's not a leader.
Well, they losing right now.
He's not a leader.
He ain't doing a good much of a leading.
Anyways, speaking of last night, Colin Saxon had a good game. What do y'all think about this rookie class? I think this might be one of the best ones in a while.
Yeah.
You got Wendell Carter. You got DeAndre Ayton, who almost had a double. Well, actually, he did have a double-double.
Yeah.
You got Luka Doncic for the Mavericks, came out of Duke. This is a pretty stat. Oh, and Kevin Knox.
He wear like the 70 number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we was playing with him on
Kevin
2K.
Knox may be the sleeper. He may be the sleeper of the whole class, in my opinion, along with Mo Bamba.
I feel like.
Go ahead.
No, you go.
I feel like I just like a dog mentality.
Yeah.
And if we're gonna talk about dog mentality, we're gonna talk about Colin Sexton. Like, yeah, he left. Like LeBron left Cleveland to like no avail, basically. But Colin Sexton, I feel like he has a mentality to not only get the people around him to believe in him, but also like change that organization. Well, not change it, but like keep that organization like where they're going in a couple of years. Maybe not this first year, maybe not even his second year, but I feel like if the front office gets behind him, he can lead that team to where they want to go.
Definitely agree with that. Definitely.
But and then the Suns rookie, what's his name?
DeAndre Ayton out of
Arizona.
Yeah.
He's the truth.
Yeah, he's legit. Let's go into the NCAA news. Kelly Bryant, he got released from Clemson after losing his job to a freshman.
Yeah.
And you see how quick, we'll say, karma works?
Yep.
I mean,
when first quarter, they're down to Syracuse, which is not known to play football.
I mean, they lost. Well, Syracuse has been known to be upset.
That's true.
They beat Florida State twice.
I would not lie to you.
2 years in a row.
Let's not talk about Florida State. Florida State is like
1-4.
Yeah.
Florida State, I don't know what y'all doing, but y'all need to get it together.
Yeah, but you see how quick the universe works and handles things when you act accordingly.
Yeah.
So good for him. He finally got his release.
Yeah.
But
I wouldn't say
I just want to see I want to see what he gonna do.
I don't know.
We saying talking the locker room says he should go to HBCU. I feel like he should.
Who gonna pick him?
It's who he wants to pick. When you're a quarterback at that status, it's all about who. Like, where do you want to go? Like, I was telling him, I feel like he would go to a FCS Power. I don't think he would go to HBCU just because I feel like he wants to
get that exposure.
Yeah, he wants to show like he can play NFL quarterback, which,
I mean,
in my opinion, I don't feel like he is. But
at the way the HBCU football is going, you have people like DeWanye Tucker who's leading the FCS and FBS in rushing yards.
Definitely.
I think
the stigma is slowly wearing off.
Yeah, even we got Cardell Hodges who just got signed to the Rams. He's playing good right now.
Shout out Red. Yeah.
So it's definitely, we're going in the
we're definitely like our status is coming up. Even with the kid from Grambling who chose to go to Grambling over Alabama.
Oh,
like, that was a major story.
Yeah, that was a big story.
I seen you had put down Jalen Hurts for his reason for staying at Alabama.
Yeah.
What was that about?
He's a team player guy.
Yeah, in my eyes, I feel like that's basically all it is. Like, I feel like he's been there all 4 of his years, so I feel like why leave now? Like, you know, I feel like him being there could benefit them. Like, even though he might not be playing, but I feel like his support in helping the quarterback that's there right now can help lead them to where they was at last year. So.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this: last year they didn't score 49 points in a half. So
I mean, hey,
that's tough to watch. Whenever you see your replacement is leading an offense, when you have the same weapons, he's just taking it to another level. That kid is special.
Yeah, he definitely
is. Tua is amazing, and which is why a lot of scouts are saying like he's leading the Heisman watch list right now. Which
DeWanye for Heisman.
I mean, hey,
he's definitely the next leader rusher.
We'll get into this topic more on Friday. This is all the time we got, folks. I'm David Smith.
I'm Zach Collins.
I'm Leon Brown.
We'll see you Friday.